You were really delaying the inevitable. You saw that it wasn't bringing you peace, and you wanted to have less regrets and sleep better here. You don't need things constantly triggering your nervous system with shocks and surprises. You want stability, and you're working towards stability in your own life. So anyone that comes in, you want to make sure that they're sure themselves about things and clear if they're not. You know people aren't perfect, but at the same time, you know that you deserve something more focused and not with so much drama here, because you are really know who you are now and what you value. You've had a long time on your own. You've had a long time on your own, and you're ready to connect with people because you know, like, you're focused. You're not blinded by things. Maybe other people are. So it's like it was hard for you to walk away from things, but for this person, it's harder for them to walk away from things, and they're not. So, and their energy, that energy of the things that they were holding on to, was leaching into your life, and it felt like this like Groundhog Day thing where it's like you kept on repeating things, and new beginnings are coming towards you. You want to be seen, and you want to be honored, and you want to stay in an optimistic place. You don't want to fight. You don't want to be in a fighting energy or a defensive energy here. You're ready to let go of the past and sentimentality if it means that you can feel empowered and you can get what you deserve here. You want someone to give you an offer, and with the fish coming out of the cup, it's talking about someone who openly expresses their feelings. So even within an early relationship, you think that's pretty important so that you both know if you're on the same page or not, because you really focus on, when you focus on something, you really focus on it and you give it your time and attention. But if someone has hidden agendas about things, you know that it'll block. If they're acting like you're a second choice here and you're kept in the dark and you don't know you have options, then you know that's going to bleed into other parts of your life where you're going to start doubting yourself. And that's the last thing that you can afford to do. You really feel like everything in your life should be for you and value you and not put you on the back burner, because you really put the people that are important to you in your life and the things that are important to you in your life in the front row. And they do have priority. And if they don't at certain times, you are very clear about that. You don't let people hang. You don't leave people hanging. You're a lot more about speaking up, but you won't speak too much. And that's why you speak up, you spoke up, you walked away from it because you believe in yourself. But you're not going to waste your words, your time, your energy explaining yourself too much. You don't have that energy here. You're working towards your North Node. And it's like right now with this in reverse, it's like you don't have a lot of things are working against you. Community, success, people. So if you're going to have close relationships, it's kind of this energy of who needs enemies when you have friends like that or family like that? Or, you're in your job or something, because it affects everything. It affects, it infects, it trickles down. That energy is around you. You're sensitive to it and you want to stay aligned. So right now you're healing and you're regenerating, but you've also done a lot of healing and regenerating. You have a lot of energy. You have a lot of energy already because you've done a lot of energy work and you've cut out of a lot of things that were draining you. So it may look easy for the other person or whatever you've left, that it's easy for you to leave. And it wasn't easy, but it's because you have that energy and you have things lined up for you in terms of your goals. We have frenemy. So if this was a friend or a love interest here, or even with work, where it's like drama starter, it's like there's drama, people around them that were drama starting. For a lot of you, it's people they were around, and it's kind of like they have fleas. And for others of you, this was a frenemy, and this was someone who was a drama starter all the time, and you don't thrive in that kind of environment anymore. You're not going to explain yourself, and you're not going to go chasing for answers from people here. It's like, okay, don't jump to conclusions. People are like, don't jump to conclusions here, but it's saying short-lived. Like you're aware of what you will tolerate and what you won't. You've been through enough here. Especially if people like lie or they really love attention, you know that you're past that. You want respect, not attention, because you know that that's short-lived. So you're ready and you were right to move forward here because your independence is going to motivate you even more to push forward. This person does miss you and they do want to apologize, but I would say give it time and space away from this person until you get yourself more stable and then make a decision whether you want to or not, because you're still not in a position to bring something in that's not sure. And you don't want to be caught up in something like you don't want to be caught up in gossip here. So it's saying do what works for now. And it's not important to answer this person if they're trying to talk to you, because you really need to get your priorities straight yourself, and it's just a lot. So Spirit's like really happy for you that you are seeing your potential and your energy behind how you believe in yourself is what's going to bring success to you and joy, because as hard as it is, you still are grateful and you still have a lot of joy in your life. You realize that certain things don't have to be the be all end all, because when you've put that and when that's been like that in the past for you, maybe you had less options then, so do have compassion for yourself, but you now trust your inner knowing and you don't want to be around people who make you not trust that. You want to have joy and you don't put your eggs in one basket here when it comes to your happiness and your joy. You know that you're self-sufficient enough and you spent enough time alone evaluating things to be okay on your own and have faith, because you have, with the Elder Raven, you have a very strong spiritual connection to spirits and your ancestors here, to know that not one person or thing is going to make or break your life, and you don't have to cling or manipulate or play by someone's rules to move towards the life that you want. So you already have the key, but if you would like more help unlocking this, you can check out my offerings pinned at the top of my profile. Ciao.